The judgment of the humble herb, a king's decree. Hear me, all who have ears to listen, and let the truth be known, for wisdom cries aloud in the streets, and a discerning heart is more valuable than gold. A woman, a sister in the faith, has come to me, speaking with a certainty that rivals her knowledge. She claims that one cannot worship our God, Yahusha, the creator of all things, while partaking in the fruit of his earth that some call cannabis. She fears that a mind not sober is a mind unholy. But I say to you, let us not be fools who judge by the surface of a thing, but let us be wise, discerning the spirit and the truth beneath. For our God is a God of freedom, and his Son has set us free from the old law. The Apostle Paul, in his divine wisdom, declared, "All things are lawful for me." But he added a crucial clarification, "But not all things are helpful." So, let us not ask, "Is this plant forbidden?" For God, in his infinite wisdom, did not forbid it. Instead, let us ask, "Is this plant helpful? Does it hinder my worship, or does it help me to draw closer to the Creator of all things?" And to this question, I give you a clear and reasoned answer, based not on emotion or stubborn tradition, but on a life lived in service to the Lord. I stand before you, a man who partakes of this herb. Yet, by the grace of God, I am also a man who, precise, manages a physical ailment, the burden of type 1 diabetes, with a keen focus that prevents harm, tenders to several children, raising them in the knowledge of the Lord and the nurture of a stable home. Sheila competes in feats of strength, pushing my body to its limits in push-up competitions with a clear and disciplined mind. Builds and manages businesses, creating prosperity for my family and my community, all while under its influence. My mind is not dulled, it is sharpened. This herb, a creation of our God, quiets the anxieties and stresses that come with managing my diabetes. It makes me hungry when my body needs nourishment, warding off the dangers of hypoglycemia. It is not an addiction, but a tool for a lifestyle of peace and focus. To compare this measured intake to the chaos of drunkenness is to compare the gentle rain to a destructive flood. One nourishes the earth, the other destroys it. A so-called high from this plant is not a state of inebriation, but a state of heightened sobriety, a calm and focused mind. I still have the capacity to sing praises to the Lord, to raise my hands to the heavens in thanksgiving, to read and preach his word, to engage in deep theological discussions, and yes, to create these very words for you to hear. All of these things I do with a heart overflowing with gratitude for the wisdom God has bestowed upon me. And here lies the final and most critical point, as written by the Apostle Paul. For everything God created is good, and nothing is to be rejected if it is received with thanksgiving, because it is sanctified by the word of God and prayer. I receive this plant with thanksgiving. I thank God for his creations, for their ability to heal and to bring peace. My judgment, therefore, is this: the problem is not the herb, but the hearts of those who judge. The problem is not God's creation, but man's own prohibitions and lack of understanding. Let us not be so quick to condemn what we do not understand. Instead, let us seek God's wisdom, which is freely given to all who ask. Let us live in the freedom that he has granted us, with a heart full of love and a spirit of true gratitude. In doing so, we will truly honor him and his wondrous creation.